Hey guys, this is Buddy Lee with Last Base Productions, and we're out at Forest Hill this time. This is me and Jimmy on little CRF 50 that we've got him on. It's a 3-speed, it's a good little trail bike.
Jim, get it!
4-stroke, his first 4-stroke, and he seems to be doing pretty good on it. Came in hot on this one. I didn't record the first try, but he recorded, or he actually made it on that one.
That was gnarly. You went for it though.
Yeah.
But didn't injure himself this time, and he's wanting to get back up and do it again. So
got it, dude.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Good job, Jim. Go ahead.
So this time he takes it a little bit less hot.
Yeah, Jim.
And makes it up.
Yeah. Hell yeah. See that, boy? Did a good job, man.
I'm a big proponent of having kids try it again when they fall, so it's part of the game.
Give me a high five, dude. Good job, dude. See? You can make it.
Also, that was my best going that up that hill.
I think so. You did a really good job.
This is Trail 4 out at Forest Hill, which is in California outside of Auburn off of 80. Definitely a popular spot around here. Has a lot of red dirt, so if you're behind someone, your tire face just dust it out. But it's fun. There's trails like this, you know, that are kind of rocky, and, you know, that go in between flowy stuff, rocky stuff. Like this will just get rocky real quick out of nowhere, and, you know, next thing you know, you have to downshift in a second. Try to keep your feet third on a lot of this, but some stuff you just get caught and you have to downshift in a second to get up something real quick. So, and this was still within the first 10 hours of my brand new 2020 300 XCW TPI, which so far, you know, throttle response and everything, except for there's just weird little thing right off idle. I don't know what it is, I can't pinpoint it, but I think it has something to do with like being a tad lean, and probably getting an upgraded ECU at some point, because that's how you tune these bikes with the ECU. You know, there's no carb, it's all fuel injection, it's controlled by the ECU, so get an adjustable ECU and you can solve that stuff. But from the factory, I'm very impressed with this bike. Trail 4 has a lot of fun stuff, like right here I had to kick it in second real quick to get up that. It's a little 2-foot wall pretty much, 2-3-foot wall. It just doesn't show on this camera how steep stuff is or any of that, so we'd be riding with Grin or with Jim on some other trails. This is just Trail 1. First half of Trail 1, he's pretty good. He actually surprised me how well he could ride through here on this little Honda CRF 50, so he's been doing really good on the trails with this, and the gas tank lasts long enough.
Yeah, good job, dude.
He's standing up, doing good, so
that makes it a lot easier.
good. This 2020 300 XCW is just super good. It's super smooth. At this point, I haven't touched the power valve yet, and just with the stock suspensions haven't touched it. This haven't touched anything. Just ridden the bike to break everything in. And I believe this particular weekend, I got the bike past the 10 hours. That is the suspension braking time. So now I probably set the sag and do all that. I just love how this thing, it just effortlessly, just for stuff like this, single track. I mean, the only other 300 I had a rank loose in it, and it was a 07. It had electrons, so it was super good. It was strong and crisp, but you know, the new chassis, the new swing arm, I mean everything, just subframe, everything about this bike is just leaps and bounds above. I mean, and after 13 years of R&D, you kind of got to expect that. So Forest Hill is like one of my favorite spots, and you know, a lot of the stuff used to be kind of hard to meet, you know, and the more I ride, the faster I go through it. Now this is kind of like a little time attack track. Meet 1 is super easy, it's not a big deal. It's just really fun to be able to keep a good pace around this, so I definitely enjoy it a lot. And I will say, when I first got the bike, the front end was kind of stiff, but now that it's broken in and stuff, I mean, it's perfect, actually. You know, I'm around like 190-ish, maybe 195, all my gear, maybe 200. So I'm on the top end of the factory spring rate on this thing, but to be honest, it hasn't been overly soft, really. I mean, so I've actually kept decent pace on this thing. Keep the front end up in the air, or just, you know, whatever, man. So I've been really enjoying that part of the bike. And I've never had anything brand new, including vehicles, you know, so cars, trucks, whatever, never bought brand new. It's not really worth the money for me. But this time, my 07 300 ate the bearing from the crank to the connecting rod. It was pretty much a split the cases type deal, and I was able to sell the bike for, you know, around $1,200 with the Electron, and kind of just move on and put $2,000 down on this bike, $10,000 bike, spend another 18 on the warranty, another 18 financing fees. But to be honest, I don't even care. The payment is like $233 a month. It's nothing. I pay more than that just to pay it down quicker. It's more than worth what I pay a month in fun. So that's how I look at it. And anybody else out there with a good job, or you know, you have your finances in order, you should definitely look into if you break a bike or anything is crucial, and you know, and you kind of have a little bit of money, you got your finances in order. If you can buy cash, it's cool, but for me, I'd rather use credit, because one bird in hand is better than two in a bush. That's how I just think financially. With, you know, if the bike, if I was going to spend another, you know, $3,000, 28, which I spent for my last KTM, I probably would have just went that again, but I wanted something at least 17 and up, because they're counterbalanced and all that, and I do races, and that big problem with the arm pump. So I definitely wanted something counterbalanced. And then I look at the prices, they were still $75,800 for, you know, any decent 17 and up, 300. These bikes are just really hard to come by, even brand new. Like, I had to go to Nevada to get this bike. Shout out to Carson City Motorsports. That's where I got this bike, and you know, I have no regrets. I'm completely happy with it so far. Has a little weird thing right off the idle, but like I said, that can all be tuned out. That's the beauty of fuel injection with ECU and all that. So it's not cheap. So I just put a cooling fan on it right now, because when things run lean, they run a little hot. It's kind of how this bike is, you know, once I start going uphill and technical stuff. Yeah, it's a really fun spot. Love Forest Hill, and man, if you live in the California, you know, area outside of Sac anywhere, or even if you're in the Bay or Chico, whatever, it's definitely worth the trip coming out. You know, camping here is also an option, and there's camping that you can just pull up and do your thing without reservation. And there also are spots with reservations around Sugar Mines Reservoir. It's a great area, so just come check it out. It's me, my friend. His bike's falling apart right here because this was his first ride after kind of putting it back together and had a couple of bolts fall out. So we pretty much hightailed it back, took the road back, so he doesn't lose half his bike. My friend Aaron, by the way. Either way, it's been Last Place Productions, Buddy Lee, and I'll catch you on the next one. Please like, share, subscribe.